Dear friend, in the face of recent events, I decided to visit home, meaning the exact place I was born. Curiosity got the better of me, even though I know such reminiscences very rarely end well for me, as I tend to fall into a spiral of overthinking. Can you blame me, at my ripe age, for nostalgia? As a human, I am doomed to commit the same mistakes without learning until it bites me in the ass. I was pleasantly surprised to discover a meadow with an orchard where my house once stood, or at least where I think it stood. I expected more urban development in the place, not a bunch of apple trees and a sea of grass, but I'm not complaining. It's nice to rest my ancient bones in the shadow of an apple tree once in a while. It is a strangely unbothered patch of land, which didn't help with the nostalgia. It felt familiar. It lingered on the verge of my memories, almost tangible, but not quite. So close, yet too far away to reach. I thought I would feel better, and that my visit would soothe my pain and longing for the comfort of home, but it left me even more broken and regretful. With all that lingering familiarity, it felt strangely cold and foreign, surreal even. At first I couldn't exactly put my finger on what bothered me so much, but then it hit me. The feeling of belonging was gone. I've simply forgotten all of it. The people that used to live there, the daily problems and squabbles, and myself in the middle of it. I forgot what I was doing here, hence the strange feeling of loss. I just couldn't remember myself in this place, as if I've never been here. I'm old. I'm very, very old. And I keep forgetting more and more details from my past. Every memory I lose devastates me to the core. I don't remember my mother's, Eleanor's, or Peggy's faces. It's all jumbled and smudged in my memory. It's like I'm in a fog, which grows thicker as I stumble through it. I don't even remember my mother's voice, or her sweet lullaby that I used to hum all the time, to keep myself from forgetting, but it still happened eventually. But that's not what scares me the most. What scares me the most is that I don't recognize the world I once called home. It's all familiar, but I don't have the feeling of belonging anymore. I don't feel alienated, just alien. Immortality is the best thing that could have happened to me, but human memory is limited. I'm doomed to live forever and forget. And what are we if not memories? This is what makes me, me. I'm not even sure my real name is Robert at this point. I just remember using it, but since when? Who knows? Am I even the same person now? Or maybe I forgot completely who I was and turned into a stranger. Will I remember this in 1,000 years? 5,000? Those questions scare me. I'm scared to lose myself. I'm afraid, dear friend, that I will forget you too one day. I will fight tooth and nail not to, but as experience has taught me, it will happen eventually. It saddens me deeply, and I know thinking about it is senseless now, but I cannot help it, as from everything I've experienced and everyone I've met, you are the one I wish to remember most, for as long as I can. Dear friend, this letter might never reach you, but if it does, keep in mind that I will be waiting for you for as long as it takes, and for as long as I remember. I will be there, anticipating our meetings, until I grow so old that you will have to remind me of what I was waiting for. Promise me that. Your friend, Robert.